Oh, hey, look. Am I on stream muted? That was cool. I didn't put up the starting screen. See, I was supposed to do this, but I didn't do that. So you got me like looking at my phone. Dummy. I'm having a problem because my desk is so full. Like, this is sitting in front of me. I'm going, I don't know what to do with my hands. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't pick my nose or something. That would have been gross. That was dumb, wasn't it? So I keep the screen up for 3 minutes. So I click go live, then I keep the screen up for 3 minutes because that usually gives people enough time to get past the ads and then to start the stream. So like, we've only been live 2 minutes, so I'm not even supposed to be live yet. So consider this bonus content. That's all I can say. So good morning. Here we are. Yeah, everyone got in faster today. I think that's what confused me. There's usually not this many people on before 3 minutes after the start. So there's your Twitch behind the scenes for today. So we'll give it a few more minutes, then we'll talk about what we're doing, which it could be a cluster of epic proportions, but we're gonna see. Should be fun though. Who's ready for Philly Pen Show? Raise your hand if you're going to the Philly Pen Show. This guy. Gonna be there. Yesterday it was 2 to 4 inches of snow on Saturday. Today it's just rain. So we'll check in another day, see what the weather's gonna be like. Like I said, I don't care if it rains a foot as long as I can get in and get out. I don't care what happens while I'm there. It could be negative degrees. It could be a freaking blizzard. As long as I can get in on time and get out on time, I don't care what else happens. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped. Should be fun. I gotta see what time I get in. I think like mid-afternoon, early afternoon. It's only a 2-hour flight for me. Tony, what's up? I know you. Let's see how the alert's working today. Let's see if it goes away on its own or I have to intervene. Looks like I'm gonna have to intervene. How about them Tigers? Go Tigers! It's great for the state of Louisiana. It was terrible for my sleeping situation last night. But I'm proud to say, go Tigers this morning. Did you get any sleep, Sarah? All right, where's my alert guy? Let's whack that. Yeah, I watched every play. It was pretty awesome. I think my kids would rather have Ed Orgeron for a dad than me. They just love him so much. Yeah, it was a 4-hour game. I mean, it was no joke. I thought about going to sleep in the third, but I was like, well, if they're gonna win, I want to see, the after. I want to see the post game stuff. Yes, I get into Philly. I land at 2 o'clock. Yeah, that's right. You're an hour behind, so you're in the normal time zone. Like, I'm still running on adrenaline. I couldn't go to bed last night. Need Coach O to record a sleep story. Yeah, everyone in my Twitter stream was saying I need Coach O on my Waze app. He needs to be the Waze app, Coach O. He is the best. I'm so glad. So glad for the team and coach, and it's just amazing. Amazing stuff. I didn't even text my mom the whole night. My mom's like, both my parents are LSU alums, which is where my LSU fandom comes from. I was born in Baton Rouge, lived there till I was 15. I didn't go to LSU or anything like that, but I've just been born and raised in an LSU family. So that was a big night last night. Very cool. Yeah. So, whew, I've already talked a lot. All right, what I'm going to do today, Chad, is dumb. So I'm not going full bore reorganization in the Closet of Doom. I mean, it needs to, but there's just not. I don't have enough shifting space in there right now, right? I can't manipulate it well to get it how I want. But I am doing a few things that I want to change. There are a few things I want to change and try to organize a little bit better. So one of them is this. I have a few buckets like this, which is scary. Yeah, Aussie Master, 17 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it would have to be a complete teardown, and ain't nobody got time for that. So I can do like a couple shelves at a time. So I'm going to take this one little bit at a time. So I have like 2 bins like this, which is what I'm going to show you today. You saw it on Instagram and Twitter. So it's just this bin full of like solo cups full of pens stacked in them. Okay, so this is mostly gel pens, ballpoint pens, drawing pens, art pens, markers, highlighters, that type of stuff. There might be a few fountain pens sprinkled in here, not many. There might be a few Kickstarter type pens in here, not many. This is mostly your standard gels, roller balls, ballpoints, markers, drawing pens, things like that. Maybe a few pencils that just get stuck in here somehow. So what I'm going to do is I have these smaller bins that have, like, this is not a good situation. It's not organizable or stackable or anything like this. But my good friend, oh yeah, fly Mike over to the house and we do a closet video. Actually, we should do that. So my good friend Robert Oster makes great storage bins. So these are the bins that the Pen Addict Fire on Fire ink ships in. So 50 bottles per bin. So I've got like a dozen of these bins laying around. Consumer junk. Glad you're early. So I've been using these bins because they're nice and neat and have lids and stackable, and they were free with purchase of hundreds and hundreds of Robert Oster inks. So my intent this morning, good morning, Miss G's. My intent this morning is to take 1 bin full of gel pens and 1 bin full of all the rest of the pens. And I still think they'll be overkill. We'll see. I don't know. That's a lot of pens. I still think they're going to be overkill, but that'll leave room for growth, right? Hey, good morning, Italian. So, and as I go through this, I figured like I could talk about some of the stuff. There's stuff in here I haven't seen in a long time. That's one of the problems. A lot of it is like duplicate, old, like another phase is seeing if some of this stuff works. We don't have time for that today, so I'm going to organize them first. But like I have like super nice stuff in here, like this Copic marker. Does it list the colors on these or just the number? It's on the end. Frost blue, like that's a big bad Copic marker right here, right? So, all right, Copic. We're not going to go over all this, trust me. Grayish lavender, but I need to see what's in here, figure out what I'm going to do. Morning, Borkenbork. And then if I find something cool, maybe we'll talk about it, right? So like, here's an example of something awesome. The Uni Q Dry highlighters. So I just have this random pack in here. I should probably take them out of the pack. I should have like no packaging in these bins. Like packaging should all be trash, right? Agreed or disagree? Trash the packaging. I don't have many that are in packages, but I think so. These are the Annick Stacy. Thanks for the sub. 9 months. That's dope. These are the see-through. Yeah, these pens just trash the packaging. These have the see-through window on that size, and then they have a tiny marker tip. These are dope. Like, who doesn't like these? But they're just sitting here. So all those colors. There's not enough good purple highlighters. Like, this is going to be a problem going through this because I'm going to say, ooh, I want to use that. Ooh, I want to use that. Nah, I don't. For these, I don't care to keep them together. So like this whole group. What was that? Oh, a new follower. Why doesn't this alert? Arav, thank you for the follow, but that didn't show up over here, so super weird alerts. So like these are those neon tombos that I love, these brush pens, and I keep the pink one with me because it's my favorite of the bunch. But these are super nice fine tip brush pens. Like, I'm already scared. Okay, let's do something weird here first. So this was a Kickstarter pen called the Kensa. And I backed it. They didn't send me this one for free. They might have sent me one for free, but I know I paid the Kickstarter one. So I felt good complaining about it. If I paid for it, I'm okay to complain about it. Because what they did was they sent a metal pen in a metal tube So what do you think this did all the way from England to the United States? I actually went on the like the clip spun around, dug a trench in there, dinged up the whole barrel. It was just this really bad idea. So I actually went on their comments. I was like, look, like, I'm not a jerk, but I'm like, look, you really need to rethink the thought process that goes behind shipping a metal pen in a metal container and what that pen's going to look like on the receiving end. Like, someone went, oh, I have the best idea. We're going to make this metal pen and these cool containers. And it's just, I mean, for days and days in a postal truck or an airplane, just trashing the pen. So anyway, I wasn't happy with that one. Was not happy with that one. So I actually said something on the comments board, you know, in a very nice fashion. The emote pens, these are really great. Like, this is the problem going through something like this. And I already said it once, and I'll say it again. I want to use all this stuff right now. So these are the ones I reviewed just recently. So I couldn't keep them on my desk. I have enough stuff on my desk, so I just put them back in here, but I need somewhere there for them to go. So Andrew, I have a bin that's like 3 times this size, where all the giveaway stuff goes. This is completely separate from any stuff I give away. Scary, right? So like, I have a full size tote that's where the giveaway stuff lives. Because I don't like to use the stuff that I give away beforehand, even though I will sometimes. But like, I wouldn't give this set away necessarily because I've like used it and reviewed it. But I am gonna trash the little stand. This is a great idea. I just won't use it. So yeah, my giveaway. So I have one of these size bins for current review products, like the small products, and then I have the full size tote bin that's giveaway products, and then everything else is extra. So yeah, wow is an appropriate response. But see, there's just random, like this I should probably keep together. This should probably go in the giveaway bin. Like, I'll set this aside separately. It's a Copic set. It's called the Doodle Pack. So it has like 2 markers. The what do they call their glitter ones? Stella? Does it say it on here? The Chow, the At You Spica glitter. That's what it is. And then a fine liner. So like, I'll keep this separate, and this goes in the giveaway bin, right? Like, this is a perfect giveaway item. You know, it's in the price range that I like. It's a pre-built set. It's something I can just, you know, take a photo of or steal a photo from JetPens, put it on the page, and be done with it. Like, why is this in here? Like, this should be good. Like, this might be something good. I don't even know what this is. It's an ice. It's from the Ice series. Still in the packaging. Oh, it's the pen. It's the one with the pin. I guess it's a roller ball. Like, that could be a good giveaway item. Like, where does this even come from? That's pretty cool, though. It's pink and translucent. Yeah, I bet you'll take these off my hands, Thunder Viking. Y'all can just come shopping at my house. Now that I'm on this kick, we have some good giveaway items here that I got to pull out here. This is the Enso. What do they call this one? I like this one. It's for the High-Tech C. It's got the spinny barrel thing. But this one's a titanium one. Yeah, you're right, Andrew. So this is a titanium one, and it's a little different than the aluminum one. These are really cool, though. I like them. See, I want to keep this. This should go on my desk. Yeah, my address is bloop. All right, that's the giveaway bin. Now, okay, do y'all remember this one? This is the Ketelon Roka, R-O-K-A, I think they call it. It's the 3D printed EDC pen. I did that Kickstarter for them. It's got the little mechanism here. This is a pretty cool pen. It does look, yeah, inappropriate, depending on what, you know. I don't have, Toby is not up for grabs. No, you may not have Toby. Cool EDC pen. It's like, where does this go? I guess that goes in the regular pen bin. Statler fine liners. These can all go. Do you have too much for the mason jar method? Let me show you something. So these are a bunch of Statler fine liners. They can just go. All right, Bork and Bork, you ready? That's how they're in this bin. So I don't have enough room for all the mason jars is the problem. So I'm going to stack them in these other bins. I need a completely separate bin just for refills. So that's a refill that goes separately. Here's a brush pen of some kind. It's a Copic Gangsta. What is this one called? Copic Gossin Fude nylon brush pen. Okay. Whatever. Skillcraft ballpoints from the government, the Skillcraft Corporation. I think that's what they call them. Make a bunch of the government supplies. They have a, how do you say it? It's basically like they prefer disabled workers, so give disabled workers jobs and manufacture pens and notebooks and things like that. It's very cool. Field notes, Bic. My loaner pen's better. So those go in the standard pen box. Some of these I just might toss. They're not, I mean, not toss like throw away, but just toss in the bin. Some of them aren't worth talking about. Here's a big fancy Copic brush pen. Okay. I've never used it. It looks cool though. What are these? Are these Caran d'Ache or Statler? Swiss made. So this is the Caran d'Ache. What's the model name of this? They make a pen and a pencil called this. Yeah, this is super fancy. So I'm making it equally as fancy, but more stackable. And Jar Jar bins. You're fired. All right, I Eat Bulbasaurs is banned for 5 seconds. Merritt Cat, good morning. So yeah, this is a Caran d'Ache. It's a ballpoint, but I forget the model number of this one. A little bit wider and sleeker. I think someone sent me these to like test out. They're pretty cool. Tony really timed out. I Eat Bulbasaurs. All right, so like that's kind of an OG sign pen that I call, like that whole sign pen discussion. We can have that discussion here. See how wrong I am and what your opinions are on sign pens. But this is a very traditional. This is what some of the OG sign pens looked like. So rash, all in good fun. Oh, yeah, that sign pen goes there. Oh, look at this. Here's my Tom Ben. I reviewed this pen. This is the Tom Bic 4-color mini Bic pen with the Tom Ben, that little notepad that they had. Are you rediscovering weird Kickstarter pens that got stashed away? Absolutely. I see another one in here that Mike has recently talked about that I didn't like. Mostly because the nib, the barrel is fine. So this is the Namisu, what did they call this one? Ixion? Is the exact same one Mike was talking about on the podcast recently with the blue and gold. But like my nib is super crap. Like you can even, I can see it without a magnifying glass. The tine goes like this to the tip, like from the hole to the tip. So the pen itself is fine. Yeah, I wish I could show you all this. There's no way it would show up, I don't think, to where you could see it. But I could, yeah, you can swap. It's a basic Bach nib. I just don't have a lot of Bach nibs. Like I talked about in the shown design review I just did. Like that nib's fine. I would prefer a Yovo nib because I like them better. One, the stock versions, they're firmer and they're more consistent. And then number two, I have a bunch that are already like modified and ground and things like that. I don't have a lot of Bach replacement nibs because they've generally been crappy. But yeah, this the tine of this pen almost doesn't hit the tip. It goes that far to the left. So good pen, bad nib, and I've never been compelled enough to do anything about it, honestly. What is this? Oh, so this goes into Thunder Vikings conversation. This is Urban Survival Gear. I should give this one away because I use the orange one. I wonder if Kelvin sent me this one to review. It's really nice. It's a brass one. These pens are awesome. Like, unlike the Namisu, this is a dope pen. I didn't even know I had this. Yeah, I'll put this in the giveaway bin. So it's a brass. But yeah, this is dope. I didn't even know I owned that. It's a really good pen. That's like a $90 pen, probably. Something stupid like that. I don't know what this is. Ink dip pen, cartridges not supplied. FYI, cartridges not supplied. I have no idea what this is. Sostrina green. Sestrine Grenez. I genuinely have no idea what this is. Sostrine Grenez. That can go over there. Jetstream SXR refill. That goes in the refill stack. All right, so like here's a cup where most everything's the same. So at one point I tried to keep like my DXs together. Then they just got morphed into, what else is in here? Pilot juices. Mostly pilot juices. And Uniball, Signo RTs. But you see a lot of these, like I've stolen refills out of so many pens. Like empty, empty, empty. There's 4 RT1 barrels. None with a refill in them. Because these refills actually fit into things unlike the DX barrels until we made the spoke pen. So I should probably just throw these away. Like I'll never use those for anything else. Yeah, they're all empty. Juice. Oh, here's an RT1 with an actual refill in it. RT1's a good pen. I do like it. DXs. Here's another RT1. I got a lot of those. RT1, DX. Here's the mica, the Pilot High-Tech C mica. You know the secret behind these, right? So these are cheaper than individual Pilot High-Tech C refills, and it's the exact same refill. So if you ever need a Pilot High-Tech C refill, buy a mica pen for less than you pay for a standard Pilot High-Tech C refill. That's your pro tip for the day. DXs. I like the DX for some reason. I like the micas too, just as a build. Like it's a very comfortable pen to write with. It's it's more comfortable to hold than the regular. It's a better barrel. It's a better all-around pen than the standard High-Tech C, and it's cheaper, which is whatever. More DXs. So I used a bunch of these DXs for refills for spoke pens. So here's an old school pen, which they still sell, but I don't know if they sell them in this color. This is the Uniball Signo Premier. So this is the Alpha Gel Grip Premier that fits the 207, 307 RT1s pens. This is a good pen. I like this pen. So I use this a bunch at my old office job. So that's cool. All right, let's see what this one's got in it. This is a random mishmash. Oh, where do pencils go? I got gel pens. I got not gel pens. I mean, I got marker pens. Oh, I was going to separate the gel pens from the ballpoint pens. I don't think that's even possible. I think I'll just keep the marker style drawing pens together, then all the other pens together. This is the Tombow Graph Shaker, which is one of my favorite mechanical pencils, not in the non-Kuratoga division. Random 207 brush pen, ballpoint. It's an old Platinum Preppy, probably still works, right? These things never die. Although the ink might be dried up in it. I can't tell. Oh, look, there's an Opus. That's random. Opus 88 fountain pen. I don't know how that... Did I steal the nib? Nope, nib's still in there. That's weird. That shouldn't be in there. What is this? Mach 1. Boxy. What's this? Oh, a Sailor LeCool. I didn't know that was in there. Hey, look at that. I don't like these, though. I don't think the nibs are that good. That one's actually probably in here for a reason, because I have it, but I didn't care about it enough to like review it or something. Oh, look, the Pilot Petite. It's a baby fountain pen. I like these. They're pretty cool. There's more fountain pens in here than I thought. There shouldn't be any fountain pens in here. What's up, Jesse? All right, Energel refill. Oh, this is a penmanship. This is a Pilot penmanship. So buy these for the extra fine steel nibs to swap into things. But see, if I needed one, I would probably just buy another one because I didn't know this one was in here. So we're gonna have to keep a separate stack of fountain pens and pencils. Oh yeah, here's another one. Here's a Plumix. So this is the one. Oh, I already stole this nib because it's got a stock medium nib in it. So yeah, that one's no good anymore. I mean, it's good enough, but oh look, here's another penmanship. So yeah, it comes with a stub, but I already stole it. Is my point. I think that's in that prayer I just used to review. Oh, here's a Stillform. How does this one work? Yeah, is this Stillform makes these? This isn't a bad pen. It's not like super great. Like the balance is off. Oh, thank you, Tony. You're good like that. It's fine. Don't love it, don't hate it. Oh, this is an expensive pen just laying in here. This is a Y Studio. This was the red enamel rollerball. That's a cool pen. This shouldn't be in here. I should do this more often. I find all kinds of stuff. That's a nice pen. Plus they takes, I think I can fit like a Pilot refill in here maybe. Let me see. Nope, it's a Parker style. Well, that's okay. That's probably why it's in here. But I could put that Jetstream in refill in here. That would be much nicer. Oh, this is a good pen. This is the Oto Horizon. It's a needle tip, retractable pen. It's just got this button deployment. This is a dope pen. Now I'm gonna keep the Y Studio, and I'm gonna keep this one too. This is a really good pen. Y'all should check out the Oto Horizons if you haven't. That's a nice pen. I think they're like $8 or $9. They're very reasonably priced. Is this Karas Customs? I think this is Karas Customs. Oh, probably because you pull it. I think this was a sample. What were these called? Reactor? I think this was a sample of the reactor that they sent me. Starliner? Yeah, one of those in that range. Not in the newest range, but the one from last year or a year ago. Like I said, there's more fountain pens in here than I thought. Tactile turn. Trying to see. I think this was a sample because it's got different like grooving patterns on it. Hey, Lamy All-Star Black barrel. Oh my God, is this inked? Yeah, rip. I found an ink fountain pen, chat. That's awesome. Let's see if it's a converter or a cartridge. Oh, it's a converter too. Look at that. It's like dead. It's like blood. This is like on a Dexter murder scene or something. It's gross. This was definitely stabby. We'll see if we can recover that one. Like I told you, I have no clue what's in here. Oh, check it out. A Wimbledon Sharpie. Like, so we went to Wimbledon when we went to Mike's wedding. And like I mean, as you can imagine, everything at like the gift shop there is crazy expensive. Like even like the t-shirts are like $40. So I didn't buy anything except this stupid pen. So yay, Wimbledon Sharpie. Oh, this is a nice pen. This doesn't need to be in here. This is the Pilot Ageless or Timeline. I forget the names, but this is the one that I like had to hunt down. This one is the Timeline with the fancy wooden grip. This shouldn't be in here at all. So it's like a 2-stage retractable. So you like twist it once to get the tip out and twist it again to get the pen out. This is one of the greatest Japanese designs ever. And this pen should like be carried with me at all times. It's that good of a pen. Why is this in here? That was like a $70 pen. Oh, this pen is dumb. I reviewed this. It's kind of cool, but like who needs a oops, I already broke it. We're getting nowhere fast, chat, because I'm too busy looking at these. This is that cross pen with the tracking system in it. How many of y'all signed up for this? Like, do you use your pens enough that you need the tracking? What did they call this? It's basically like tile for a pen. But good pen, just unnecessary. Like, who needs this? I found the fancy pen cup, apparently. Apparently this one is the fancy pen cup. I must have kept some of the stuff on purpose. Like, y'all have heard me talk about this if you followed me long enough. It's one of the greatest pens ever made. That's been made, I don't know, 10 or 12 years. Yeah, you should have started counting that earlier, Sarah, for sure. So the Pilot Explorers, these should actually be in here, but yeah, that's a dope pen. Ooh, here's a famous pen. This is the Apollo. This is that Kickstarter that failed, but I got mine, and people were mad. Like, some people got theirs. It was like really, really nicely done, and then super late and over budget, and then they shipped out like a quarter of the pens. I just happened to be in that first quarter of pens, and then didn't ship anybody else's. It was a hot mess. Wasn't this called the Apollo? I think that's what it was. Nice pen, but interesting. So I'm gonna have to sort these out, then I'm gonna have to resort these out, I think. What was this pen called? This was a Kickstarter pen. It was just like a sleeve magnet deal. It was pretty cool. Good morning, Gumbo Man Pat. This is a cool Kickstarter pen. I don't remember what it was called, but it's just basically sleeve with magnets and knurling on the grip. It's fine. Not as cool as some of the other ones. I have no idea what this is. I'll remember this company. This is like a Taiwanese company. Let's see if the name's on here. I remember the logo. I reviewed one of these pens. What am I sorting for? I'm sorting everything out of this bucket into standard pens and drawing pens. Just because I have a kind of a mess going on here, it's not really working so far. I'm finding too much cool stuff that I want to keep out. I forget the name of this brand. Oh, here's another one of those sex toy pens. I must have bought one and they must have sent me one or something. Oh, here's a old Studio Neat prototype. This is a Mark I prototype. See, the click is different. There's a lot changed. So, any good Kickstarter pens or notebooks going right now? I haven't really looked. I haven't seen anything that's like compelled me. Woo, Corentin, thank you for the follow. Ooh, Pentel Smash. This is one of my favorite mechanical pencils. I have one on my desk. I keep the 0.3mm on my desk. I should probably, this is the 0.5. I should probably stash it somewhere else besides in this bin of doom. think this is a Sailor High Ace Neo. Go ink points. Maybe it's for chatting. Oh, this isn't even a... Is this a High Ace Neo? I think it looks like a High Ace Neo. This is the only good Sailor low-end fountain pen, but it's really not even that good. It's like a $15 pen. Oh, no, this one's dope. This is the Zebra Delgard Hello Kitty version. That's pretty cool. There's a lot going on in this little cup. Oh, this is the original Kelvin design. Oh, no, this is the pencil one. Sorry. This is the Urban Survival Gear pencil one. I don't like the pencil one as much as the ballpoint one. It's a little long for me. Pencils go here. Pilot Kakuno, no topiary in there. But, you know, if anyone wants to build something in there, there you go. Yeah, this is some stuff in here. It's a Pilot. This is a fancy Pilot Friction. It's like a slim barrel. It's like a businessy Friction. It's very sleek looking, but I think takes the regular refill. It's a good looking pen. The Pilot makes some really good barrels for the Friction. It's just the Friction refill is not that interesting. Oh, that goes in the pen drawer. Everything else is fountain pens or refills over here. All right, here is this is the Rollerball Kaweco where you pop the ink cartridges in. These suck. You shouldn't buy one of these. That one's actually in here for a reason, because it's not any good. Pilot Petit fountain pen. Petite, I always call it Petit. Here's one of the OG Sunderland MK1s, which is an awesome pen. That shouldn't be in here, Sarah. Add that to your list. Because I try to keep my machine pens in, I have different blocks and storage things that I'm using them for. And this is the Midori brass bullet pencil. These are dumb. Other than they look cool. These are only for the looks. Thinking about getting a Rushi treatment on a Kakuno. I say go for it. I mean, I'm getting one on a Safari. Here's another Kakuno. I think this was for the kids' Kakuno. Yeah, this one has ink in it. I think I gave these to the kids. And here's a fake Lamy Safari. Who makes these? Jinhao or Hero? Both of these have Hero. Both of these have ink in them, so that's cool. That's what the kids do. Signo, storage. Pilot V5. Is this the one with the ink cartridge? Yeah, these are cool. So this is the Pilot Rollerball, the V5. Oh, that's smart, Jackie. Good morning, coffee and tacos. Pilot Andy Pettit, that's exactly right. So these are the traditional Pilot Precise pens, but you can fit an ink cartridge in there. So Pilot ink cartridges fit into this style of pen. So that's cool. This is the Kaleido in the style fit looking barrel. This is stressing me out. Why? Because there's so much stuff. I'll just send you this whole box to review. What do you think? Look at that one. Rind. Remember those? This is a pretty cool pen. I don't know whatever happened to them. They made a good job. They made these monster clip pens. Look at this thing. This is a good pen. It's just a little bulky. It's nice though. Maybe I should give that away. Should that go in the giveaway stack? It's really nicely made. I just don't know whatever happened to this company. I talked to them a bunch at the time. I don't remember what happened to them. We won't give that one away. It's so old, people won't know what to do with it. Style Fit, multi-pen. Yeah, I haven't tried to ink to clean out that Precise V5 like all the way through the feed system. Do you think they wouldn't clean out very well? Or have you tried? These are the Mab Graves Alvin Draftmatic pens. This is the 0.7. I use the 0.3. You'll see me take some pictures with the 0.3 a lot. It's that turquoisey one. It's cool. There's lots of cool things in here. I like saying the word cool. Uniball Kurotoga 0.3 millimeter. That's cool. I didn't account for pencils and fountain pens in this stuff, chat. Schneider top liners. I bought these for a friend of mine. I gotta give them to him. Oh, still adore your Rhine pen. It's a good pen. Like, it's really well made. I don't know what to do with these top liners though. Those go in that stack. Ooh, here's a good pen. This is one of the classic ones. I'll get emails about people wanting to buy this if I ever post this. So it probably shouldn't be sitting in this random case. A random bin. It's the Platinum Pro Use ballpoint pen. They stopped making this one years ago. They still make the mechanical pencil model. They don't make this one anymore. That goes on the shirt. That's a keeper. I should go through my crap more often, shouldn't I? All right, that's 2 very important pens. We'll see how many we end up with on the shirt today, because we're not even like halfway done. This one's easy. This is a marker. I don't know what it is. It's big. Here's a black wing. Pencil stash. What is this one? This is a general semi-hex drawing pencil 2H. Here's a mica. I can tell because it's sticking way up. Here's a paintbrush. It's from an Art Snacks, I guess. I guess I could use that for testing inks. Oh, this is a good pen drinking game. That's a good one. We'll have to do that one night. I guess maybe I should do my... Who does ink swabs with paintbrushes? Raise your hand. Tombow Mono drawing pen. Sharpie. Something brush pen. Zebra midliner. Marvy lay pen flex. Why is this one flex? Oh, it's more like a felt tip than a drawing pen. Hopefully Anna's not here, so we can I can say Marvy lay pens suck out loud. Zebra midliners, these are really good. I just tossed one in there, but these are good. Good morning, Tessa. These are good like highlighter type brush pens. They're light colored. So they have a small tip on this side and a big brush tip on this side. And the colors are not too bold. All right, I have packages arriving today, chat. Remember these? Sharpie pen. These are dope. Oh, this is a good pen. No, these are cool. Yeah, those midliners are great. Secure Pigma Micron. Another midliner. I must have went on like a light colored midliner binge, because like all these are very, very light, calm colors. The Plumchester fake Micron brush pen. So that's this one was too soft for me. I don't like the big soft brush pens. Staedtler pigment liners. This one should probably stay here to go to address envelopes once my Tombow Mono one breaks down. Eco Line brush pen. I don't know what this is. It looks like a Crayola marker. Oh, here's another Staedtler pigment liner, but this one's 0.1 millimeter. We can't address envelopes with that one. What is this? Oh, it's a Crink. It's a Crink paint pen that I've never initiated. Acrylic paint marker. This color looks hot though, but it's never been started up. You can do that still though. Older school Sharpie pen. They still make these, right? I see them at the stores every now and then. Hey, remember that time Milwaukee asked me about their pen line? They sent me a bunch of pens to check out. They do a good job. Mild liners. I get it. That's accurate. But yeah, I spent some time talking with Milwaukee about their pen lineup, and they sent me a bunch of crap. They're pretty good. They're just basically like rebranded Sharpies, but nicer. Look, a Pen Addict Sharpie. I know that guy. Orange Sharpie, purple. So this whole thing is like a drawing pen thing. Let's see. There's not drawing pens in here. Yeah, there's some not drawing pens in here. My favorite Kuretake Zig Mangakas. The power of being an expert. Yeah. King Art ink line pen. This looks like some kind of knockoff deal. No clue what that came from. Oh, that's a this is an old someone gave me this fountain pen. I should probably use it. It's a neat old flexi fountain pen. Let's see who makes it. Who makes Lucky Curve? Parker. This shouldn't be in here. That's pretty cool. That goes in that stash. Microns, Sharpies, Kurotakis, all good ones. What in the Hades is this? All right, let's play a game. Is this a fake pin or is it a Lamy? Fake pin or Lamy? What do y'all think? I haven't decided yet. I'm looking for any branding. I don't see any branding, so I'm going fake pin. Muji pin. It has like a DX cap up here. I wonder if it was made for the DX. It has a DX nose cone. I think that's what this is. This is some kind of DX barrel that someone made. The mangaka is the best. So yeah, this is a DX barrel made clearly not to the level of spoke pen. I just want to say that out loud. Oh, here's another one of these Horizons. These are good. If you haven't bought your Horizons yet, go buy it. Put that on your shopping list. You will not be disappointed in this pen. Here's a Lamy Safari with a 1.1 stub nib in it. This is an older limited edition, I think. I mean, I couldn't tell you all these colors that ran together for a while. I wouldn't know the color names of them. They were not different enough. And there's a cartridge in here too. I think I gave this to one of Mary Beth's co-workers one time. And I think they gave it back to me because they didn't like it. Something like that. There's a lot of stuff in here. Is Evan Max in the chat today? I've usually seen him if he's in the chat today because I got something to show him. We'll hold it off for a little bit. I have a Write Notepads thing. Write Notepads. Let's go. I should put this on as a headband, but y'all probably wouldn't. That probably wouldn't be comfortable. All right, we got more stuff in containers. Oh, look, another Enso pen. This one's aluminum. These are cool. Oh, except I think the tip's broken. This one, rip. It's dead. But that's, oh yeah, it's coming out the back. Here we go. Get back in there, sucker. When you don't use your stuff for a while, it tends to fall apart. Almost there. Yeah, this one's jacked up. Oh no, I screwed that up. It's a pencil. How about that? I didn't even know I had this. That makes it even cooler. That's a smart design. I would have never come up with a design like this because I wouldn't have thought it would have worked well. And when I first saw them, I didn't think they were going to work well, but it turns out that they did. Someone sent me this. It's a clutch pencil from a German hotel chain. So they sent me this to show me that like not all the hotel pens are crappy. So they stole the clutch pencil from Dorint. So yeah, it's like a 2mm clutch pencil from a hotel. Pentel Orans. I never really locked into these. Didn't really like those that much. And so Carlo must have sent me a bunch of pens. I think I've given some of these away. So this is the pen version. They're just fun to play with. More messages. I don't have the little cap for this one. I need to find that. So look for some Enso pen giveaways coming soon. And maybe a pencil too. Is this another one? Here's a black one. He hooked me up. This was like years ago. These are fun. They're also high-tech. They also fit the high-tech C. So if you don't like the high-tech C, you're not going to like this pen, even though it's like weird and skinny and whatnot. What is this? Schneider top liner. That goes in that box. Oh, check this out. I know this guy. This is some spoke pen parts back when we were testing stuff out. This was a Kickstarter pen. I forget this guy. He was just making these mini EDC pens, and they had like different like brass finishes and things like that. Like the pen was fine. I've just never like latched onto it. I remember I backed a few of them. It was cool, but it never stuck. Ooh, literally. This is the Snoopy. Yeah, Snoopy Halloween Zebra Sarasa on orange. Cool, cool, bro. This is Bolograph. Is this Bolograph? I'll have to take it out and look at the refill. I like this pen. So how about those Astros, man? That was, I think Joey Corder is going to get a lifetime ban. What do you think? Where's Chris? Is Chris still in here? I think Joey Corder is getting lined up for a lifetime ban. Yeah, there's Chris. The Susan Worth Parker Jotter. That's a cool pen. Yeah. I thought Lunhau's statement afterwards was trash. I thought he did a really bad job, which has been historically the way it's gone. Hinch, good guy. Lunau, bad guy. And they've had this relationship for a long time, and I think Lunau showed his real colors in his statement yesterday. I thought it was a horrible statement. What's his name? Tough Rider. These are pretty cool. These are good pens. If you like the heavy-duty EDC type pen. Yeah, they definitely should not vacate their championships. Ooh, someone sent me and Mike these. This is the titanium Big Shot. This was like the atomic. Have y'all ever seen one of these? I should probably put this with my retros. So it's a Retro 51 Tornado Big Shot. How does this glitter highlight thing just like that? Yeah, I thought Lunau's been exposed ever since the end of the season, it seems like. A listener sent Mike and I, he had two of these, sent them to Mike and I years and years and years ago. I just need to put that with my Retro 51 stash. Oh, this is a cool pen. This is it's a Kohinoor drafting pen. I need to ink this up when I get home. So it's a needle tip drafting pen, but it's a piston filler. So you use fountain pen ink. So yeah, this is rad. I'm inking this up when I get home. Another one for the shirt. The shirt's winning today. This pen should not be in here. It's special. Maybe I'll bring that one to Philly. All right, I'm gonna have to button some more buttons or something. All right, that's 3 for the shirt. Go shirt. Spoke pen parts. Anyone need a spoke pen sort of barrel that you can't do anything with? Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. Like Crane just had to do it. Oh man, you want to see a prototype? This was how can we do the clip prototype that obviously failed. Yeah, there's a channel for pen for pens. Go to penaddict.com. That's where all my pen stuff lives. But I stream a couple times a week, and we're just like talking about all the pens I'm trying to reorganize today. So this was an original, and thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. This was an original spoke prototype when we were just messing around with clip configurations, and of course this is a hard pass. This is a big no-go on that. All right, what are some of these other ones? This is some janky platinum ballpoint that probably shouldn't exist. This is probably like a dollar store Japan platinum job. Oh, here's a Snoopy refill. Oh, I think that's for that Halloween pen. Muji pens. These are always good. Always a good time. And then the fancier Muji pen. I like the basic Muji pen, the regular clear ones. But these aluminum ones, they're pretty cool. A yen store. I see what you did there, Gumbo Man Pat. Don't let it happen again. This is the clear barrel Muji. This one used to live on my desk. I don't know why it's not anymore. This is the Hello Kitty DX. .38, I think. Yeah, the .38 orange Hello Kitty DX. This one lived on my desk for a long time. I use this one in a lot of pictures. We should do that one again. This is Caroline Weaver's idea of a joke. So she did a good job. See, the Bit Click is the pen you use to make funny stuff on. So yeah, I have the other CW Pencil Enterprise one, the blue and red one. I forget what it says, but she does them in Comic Sans fonts, which is just even more hilarious. So I love Caroline. This is some tricky. Oh, this is the Winsor and Newton that I'm supposed to test that I never have. They have a weird cone shape deal going on here. I don't like this aesthetic. Can you see that? Not my favorite aesthetic. So Muji pens, Zebra Cerasa clips, the great underrated pen. Oh my God, Tessa, that would be hilarious. Felt tip, the Windsor. Yeah, they just came out last year. They got some love. I just don't like the shape. It bothers me to look at. And I'm saying that knowing that none of these have a good design, right? I mean, as popular as the Secura Micron is, it's a terribly shaped pen for gripping and writing. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. That's why I like the Mangaka so much. Box pens, I know that guy. That's Brian. The Secura ball sign. These were kind of a dud. This was Secura's micro gel pen attempt. So this is a .4 blue black, kind of a torpedo shape barrel. It was average at best. Short clip. It was almost like a try too hard thing, right? If they just made this like in the Muji barrel, this would be a great pen. I would like this pen better if it was just in the basic Muji barrel, but it was like a try too hard barrel on that one. Hybrids, Kaleido multi-barrels with half-filled ink cartridges. Those all go in there too. These Muji hex pens, these are the Pentel Sleechy refills. They're pretty good. I like this barrel too, the hex barrel. It's kind of got that rubberized coating. It's pretty neat. It's a good feel. And that's just like one of the stock Muji pens. So here's some more of those ball signs. They just didn't really do it for me. Ooh, Chupa Chups. What flavor? It smells like pen. It's gel ink. 0.5 millimeter. Zebra. Yeah, are these supposed to smell? If it does, it's supposed to smell like chocolate. It looks like chocolate. But it doesn't list the flavor. We'll find out later. Zebra Pentel Sleechies. Not recommended. These are the ones that got me in trouble at Jet Pens when I worked for them for a minute. Ha! Rip. More Mujis. What is this? Some kind of Tombow brush pen. Yep. I have more drawing pens than I thought. Signos. Sleechies. Schmidt P900M refill. Oh, another Chupa Chups. This one is cherry. Okay, it says cherry on the barrel there. Does this one say anything? Nope. Another Sleechy. Oh, this is good. No, it wasn't with Jet Pens. So I'll tell you this story. I've told this story before. So I worked for Jet Pens for almost a year. Here's random paint. Like I'm not going to use this. So I was working for Jet Pens, and I was managing the social media and stuff like that. And we had like an Ask Me Anything on Twitter one day. And I was managing the Jet Pens account at the time. Demo Taneko, thanks for the follow. So I'm manning the thing, ask me anything, and someone asked, what's a pen you disliked? And I said something to the effect of the Pentel Sleechy multi-pen was a bit of a letdown, whatever. Like, I mean, I knew I was representing jet pens when I was replying. And I just, you know, as I'm wont to be, I'm honest about how I feel about things. And I said that, you know, like when we're talking about multi-pen, like the Sleechy was a letdown, the Pentel Sleechy's multi-pen. And I didn't think twice about it. And no one said anything, like, you know, it didn't like blow up on Twitter or anything. And then like a day later, Pentel had emailed my boss at JetPens, said, hey, what's this talking bad about us on your Twitter feed? So I got a talking to on that one. That was it. It was harmless. This was 8 years ago, maybe, something like that. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a chisel nip paint marker, but it's got pump action in big letters, so I like that. That's approved. All right, this, whoa. We're getting into the weeds here. So here's a bunch of box pens Brian sent to me. I should give some of these away. These would be good giveaways. Just the box ballpoints. They're very nice. And I say that as Brian is one of my friends. These were cool. These were the High-Tech C Petimo, I think. It was a mini pen that didn't last very long because they cost as much as the regular pens, and you get like a third or a quarter of the amount of ink in them. But they're cool. They have this cool lanyard hanger. I think it's called the Petimo. Don't hold me to that, but I have I have like 2 or 3 of these. Like, people have tried to buy these off me just because they're just cool and random. Bunch of Kaleidos barrels, some empty barrels, some filled. That's actually what most of this thing is. When I was at my old desk job, I lived off the Kaleidos. Yeah, it wasn't a bad ending. Like, I didn't get in like real trouble for it, but I had to take down the tweet, and that's when I realized it's like, oh, I'm representing, you know, jet pens. I should probably, you know, take it easy on some of our products. So whatever, it was no big deal. But that was my one funny mess up at JetPens. Everything else was normal. How many of these barrels do I have? 11 at least. They just keep coming. All right, someone sent me this. This is like the brightest orange. Well, you can't even see how orange this is in the screen. If I can take it back here. This is almost lightsabery. It's a Lamy. What's this model called? I can't remember. Lamy Funky. In the brightest orange you've ever seen. Like, you cannot tell how orange this is on your screen. It's pretty awesome, though. You will never lose that pen. Pentel Orange 0.2 millimeter. There's kind of no reason for the 0.2 millimeter mechanical pencil. I say that as a mechanical pencil fan and aficionado. We don't really need this in our lives. Empty RT1 barrel. What was I using all these refills for? Signo. White gel pen Signo. This probably no longer works because these get clogged up pretty quickly if you don't use them. Empty DX barrel. Muji. I like these style fit single. These are like a waste of money, but I like the design. I call them the chopstick pen. It's the style fit single teacup wipe. Thanks for following. These are like the single cartridge style fit, but they're just way overpriced for what they are. They take the style fit refills and do that. Pen Addict, are you gonna have anyone reviewing the Twisby Eco White and Rose Gold? Sure. Yeah, we got to get them first. You know, when do they come out? Soon, next few weeks, I think. So yeah, we'll definitely get that. I'm looking forward to seeing that pen in person. I probably won't review it, but someone else will. This is a upscale Energel that I've never used. I think Jeff reviewed a different one on there. Okay, Sarah, you want to review that one? Sarah can review that one. I just got to get one first. I don't have one. I don't know if they'll be at the Philly Pen Show. If they are, I'll pick one up. It's beautiful, isn't it? I think it's really good looking. The 20th of this month. Maybe someone has early access at the show. I'll check with Dromgools, but I won't be able to tell you where I got it from probably. These are nice. If you like the Energel, they have an upgraded barrel. I forget the exact name for this one. I think they're a little expensive, like $15 to $20, but like this is a heavy, durable barrel for that pen. One of my favorites, the Coco Iro, the Kuretake, with the weird little brush, pen, refill, sleeve, barrel thing they have going. It's kind of a dumb, wasteful idea. Like, it's super bad for the environment, all the extra parts they have going on here. But it's cute hedgehogs, and it's a cute design, and I like this pen. So I'm going to keep it. The Twisbys are in Taiwan. I do have a direct line to them because the guy's based out of California. The main guy that runs them is based out of California, and then the company's out of Taiwan. Micas, DXs, High-Tech Cs. These are the Slims, the High-Tech C Slims. I think they still make these. So that's just my little High-Tech C Slims collection. Good idea for a pen. All right, now here's a bunch of High-Tech Cs, but before that, what is this one? Oh, so this is the Lamy pen. Remember I said Lamy or fake pen? This is kind of the one I was thinking about. This is just a ballpoint that I don't know what it's called. It's a Lamy. This is the Lamy, I think. Like, I mean, that's a very Lamy, basic Lamy. So, yeah, it's whatever. And then this entire thing, that was the only thing in here that's not a High-Tech C of some sort. So there's 0.25s up to 0.4s and a bunch of micas. Oh, there's 1.5 in there. So we're just going to dump all these into the gel pen box. This is a dumb idea. 0.3 in a yellow. Like, who could read this on a page? I might have even tried to review this. I can't remember if I did or not. All right, all those go in there. Come back. I had them somewhat organized. I mean, neat. Stop it. Yes, all my black papyrus scrolls. All right, we're getting there. We can play beer pong later at this rate, so this is good. All right, this is the last cup in here, and there's a bunch of random crap strewn about the bottom. This is more High-Tech C. So here's a bunch of micas. Mica, Calito, Sarasa Clip. Yeah, this is all gel pens. This is why I wanted to do this. Oh, this is the Fancy Barrel Zebra Sarasa Clip. So this is like that Energel I just showed you a second ago. I think Jeff reviewed this one too for the blog. It's really nice. You know, if it's an upgrade, if you like that type of gel ink pen. Everything else in here is we've all seen before, except there's a Pen Addict Sharpie. I know that guy, so I get those for free. The rest is just gonna go in here because we've all gone through these already. Some juices. We've about filled this bin of gel pens, which is scary because now I'm not going to be able to get the ones at the bottom. This could be my greatest mistake, was having vertical access to all the pens to now just having a stash. K9 Play, what's up? AK Ray, what's up? To having a stash of pens like this. Like, I didn't think I would fill this up all the way, but it looks like we're going to. So yeah. That's the gel side. Pen storage tubes. These are actually come in handy for shipping purposes. I'll keep these. Actually, we'll just leave those in here. All right, here's a Signo refill that looks really old. It's orange and it's kind of faded like into brown. I would wager that there's no chance that that works. That's gonna go in the trash pile. I'm good. This was a part to a pen of something. Oh, I see it here. Was this Prometheus? Yeah, this is the Prometheus pen. An inch or two of stow mixed with rain Saturday morning to even. Good. I'll take it. So this was Prometheus, I believe. Yep. This was the bamboo fountain pen. This was pretty cool. Like, Jason did a good job with these. I prefer the fine liner pen that he did with the ridges more than the bamboo style. But his manufacturing acumen is 10 out of 10. I would buy anything that Jason makes if you're interested. That's Jason Hui, H-U-I. His handle is Dark Sucks, and it's Prometheus pens. But just look up Dark Sucks on the internet because he makes flashlights. Get it? The Dark Sucks. So he's a good dude. Oh, look, a whole stack of bands of rubber that I didn't know I owned. Those will come in handy. I need that. Here's, oh, look. What does this say? Thanks, we got our custom P8126 refills. Oh, it's a bunch of Studio Neat refills for the Mark 1. So like all my refills should probably go in this thing here. Huh. Alright, I was trying to see if Evan Max showed up because this is one of his favorite pens. It's the Rotring Core. Mike from Inkdependence gave this to me at the Raleigh Pen Show. This is the greatest ugly pen ever made. I mean, look at the knock on this thing. It even sounds ridiculous. It's awkward, it's unwieldy, it's ugly, and it's awesome. Yeah, so Mike Madison, ask him about the Rotring Core sometime. He has, I think he gave me this one because he bought like a dozen of them. They're pretty, I want to say they're like $10. Like you can get them for pretty cheap because they were so bad and no one ever sold them. But I keep that one, that's a good one. I like that pen. That can actually go in the gel pen container. Kaweco something or other. Are these like lead refills? What could this possibly be? Uber ugly pen and oddly comfortable. Yeah. Clutch lead refills for Kaweco. Their Clutch Sport, I do not like. I am not a fan. I guess I'm probably going to review it because I really don't like it. And I don't usually do that. If like, usually I'll just like pass on. But I think that one's worth talking about for a lot of reasons. Loose band of rubber. It's just not, it's not good. Oh, here's that cap I needed for this. Oh, here's my other Mab Graves 0.5 mechanical pencil. Those came as a set, a 357 mechanical pencil set from Alvin. I've talked to Alvin off and on about getting pencils done. We've just never like pursued it very much. Here's a ruler. I guess a centimeter ruler. It's orange, so it's got that going for it, which is nice. Here's some craft design pencils. I can't recommend these because they're basically just repainted camel pencils, which are great, but they're just like twice as much, right? I mean, they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's a stunning like mint green, like, but the pencils are probably a better deal than the pens, but it's just like rebranded stuff. Here's some Tombow recycled pencils. Okay. Cool, bro. Zebra brush pen that goes there. Some other tricky marker pen. I don't know who you are. Here's a set of Pentel erasers. Here's some Pilot G2 minis. Fine mini pen. The only problem is they only come in 0.7 millimeters. So, you know, if you like them a little bit wider tip, then those are good. Wow, here's a little baby refill for High-Tech C. It's not even a D1. I don't know what it is. Statler fine liner, monster marker. These Tombow brushes are huge. This is like for really someone who knows what they're doing with their pens, which is not me. This is Zebra. It's not really a brush pen. It's more of a marker tip pen. Random uni style fit. This is all stuff that's fallen out of the boxes. This is a good pen. The Tombow Monograph Multi. I don't even know if they make this one anymore. I guess they do. It's black, red, and pencil. Oh, and this is the one with the eraser where you twist and it expands. So that's cool. Black, red, pencil. This is a good pen. They just are never as popular as the rest. 2 packs of Blackwing erasers. These just work their way into the bottom. So we have yellow and orange. These look more brick red than orange. These might be red. Their oranges are lighter, I think. I think those might be red. I can't totally be sure. An old set of Nock lime green note cards. I know this is old because we don't use this cover sheet anymore. We use a different cover sheet. A bunch of pen storage. And guess what? That's it. We emptied the bucket. Now, in retrospect, I don't know what this bought me. Because I have a Good Morning Loveless. So I have a box of pens now instead of a bin of pens. That can go here. That's a multi-pen. All right, so we need to put a cover on this. So my idea was to be able to stack these up. Yeah, so Aurelius, I have 2 smaller buckets that I can stack now. Like I couldn't stack anything on these. So there's the gel pen bucket. It's fuller than I thought it would be, to be perfectly honest. And then this is the drawing pen bucket. Like this is your art marker bucket, which are a lot of my favorite pens. So that goes there. And now I have a more stackable situation. But I still kind of have a mess on my hands, right? So I have a group over here. So this is the giveaway group, right? These are great giveaway items. Nice, expensive, cool pens. A bunch of Enzo pens. Didn't know how to all these. A great urban survival gear pen. A set of Copics, a Kaweco. I already forgot what was in that one. That was the ballpoint refill, the rollerball refill one. Like, that's cool. That's a good stack of pens. And then I have all this random miscellaneous junk. Like pen parts, refills, bands of rubber. This is the stuff, like, I don't know where it goes. Anything that's a pencil, I'm gonna make a pencil bin. I've started making a pencil bin at home. So that I'll have some stuff to go there. Like, actually, that's what a lot of this is, mechanical pencils. There's a few fountain pens in here. Like this Retro 51 needs to go. I have a bunch of Retro 51s. This needs to go with that kind of thing. I rescued 3 pens. So those will be going somewhere else. Woo! Loveless. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. You were awesome. 4 months of awesomeness. Yeah, it's the random stuff. I think that's what gets me, right? So like I have to figure out when I go home what I'm doing with like just this stuff. Part of it will be pencils. You know, those will have their own bin. That's fine. But some of the other stuff I don't know what to do with. So that's where we're at, chat. I get my desk back now. So we turned that bin and these cups into those two bins. And there goes the gift not working again. Whew. That was an event. Surprisingly, very little trash in there. I thought there could be more. Not that I wanted there to be more, but I thought there technically could be. I didn't know what I was going to find in there. I talked a lot. Y'all talk now. What's up? We ready for Philly? I guess we're ready. Oh, so I have this shelf in the Closet of Doom. This is like one little tiny piece like that in the entirety of the mess. You're not ready for Philly? Yeah, I'm not going to stream tomorrow because I need to get ready for Philly. Because I'm not ready yet either. I thought I was going to get some done this weekend. Just didn't work out for me. Schedule. I had so much shipping to do over the weekend. I didn't get to do any packing stuff. So I'm not going to stream tomorrow. This will be the last stream of the week. Is Chicago on the list this year? Not right now, but that could change. Yeah, Thursday is going to be a live in-person stream, but not actually. I wonder if we can stream from my phone from the bar. We'll try it one night. So and see how that works. I have a little I'm bringing a little stand for my phone, so it might could work. Mike does it on YouTube for sure. Ooh, parched. So yeah, I look forward to getting the first Pen show underway. It'll be interesting. I don't have anything I'm shopping for, although it hit me yesterday. One of the things I can shop for is a replacement nib for that Sailor pen I want to use, where I want to get the fancy nib. Baltimore's booked. Hotel, table, everything. Flights, rooms. Baltimore is done and in the books. I will be there. And then after that's Atlanta. And then we'll just have to see about Chicago. I would like to make Chicago because it's been 2 years since I've been. Scriptus is fantastic. It's just only one day. It's 6 hours. Oh yeah, Mike and I we haven't done a dueling live stream, but we've done, like, I've been on his stream when he's been doing them live and, you know, making fun of each other. So yeah, we like to Mike and I are good friends, so we like to pick at each other. Like all of us in like the stationary blogosphere, we're all like close friends. So like it's the best community to be in. So everyone promotes everyone else's stuff and everyone gets along. There's no drama. There's no blog drama like you could find in other online fields. So that's why this is so great. Tony not in Baltimore, huh? So I don't have any help. I don't have any help this year. I'll have to recruit someone else. Because I am bringing Knock to Baltimore, just not to Philly. Sandra, awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, I'll be there Thursday afternoon, late afternoon. So where are we going to eat cheesesteaks in Philadelphia? I've never been, and I've never had a real Philly cheesesteak. So can someone make sure I get a real Philly cheesesteak while we're there? Because I have a feeling I'm going to be in the hotel most of the time. But I know we got to eat, so. Someone put me down for a cheesesteak. Maybe 2. They might be overrated. Like, I don't care if the thing's overrated that the region's known for. I'm still going to try it to say that I have it. Just like a Chicago dog. You know, I'm going to eat that regional food if I've never had it before. Like in Chicago, I had the Chicago dog and the deep dish pizza. I would never get the deep dish pizza again, but I'd eat the Chicago dog again. But, like, I got them because that's what you do. So I've never been to Philly, so that's what I'm going to do. Just like crab cakes in Baltimore. Yeah, maybe so. We'll see. Reading Terminal Market, is that close by? Airbnb for Triangle. Nice. We should be... Triangle, I have to see if we're going to this year. We should. I need to look at the calendar. My kids... Oh, Reading. Okay, sorry. Reading. Is that one of the Monopoly pieces? So yeah, my wife might actually be on vacation, and I know she doesn't want to take a Pen Show vacation that week. So Raleigh's up in the air this year. I need to look at that. So Philly, Baltimore, Atlanta, and then everything else to be determined. Although probably San Francisco, probably Dallas. I guess maybe DC. I don't know what to do with that. Pen Show vacays are awesome except for my wife. Like, she's good for a few hours. She doesn't need a whole weekend of it. Morimoto in Philly. Okay, I'll add that to the list. Chicago, maybe. I'd love to go. Chicago would be my first choice of something that's not definite right now. It's at least far enough away from Atlanta this year to make sense. I know, I miss Chicago too. And Atlanta's early this year. So that, like, in years past, they've been 2 weeks apart, which I've done that trip, and that sucks. But this year, they're 3 or 4 weeks apart, which is better. Lemonade, that's awesome. I hear ya. Yeah, St. Louis is just always vacation time again for us. And I think this year we're at Guardian Con again. Guardian Con's that video game conference I go to every summer. I think it's the weekend of St. Louis. Just like the weekend, last weekend in June, something like that. And like, it just gets to be too much traveling. St. Louis is just tough when with the kids out during the summertime, and us doing lots of things. Summertime Pen shows are tough. That's why Raleigh has always been the first weekend the kids are out of school, so we just go and drive there. And then DC is the first week they're back in school. So anything that happens in between that, Pen show wise, is almost certainly out. When are you learning about this year's Kickstarter? What's today? I don't have a firm date. Early February, hopefully. I have some emails I got to send. I need to do that today. That's on my short list for things to do today. I need to email some people. It's going to be good, though. It's always good. I say it's going to be good like it's something new. It's always good. So what is the St. Louis date? Like, I mean, Ann and Dave are on me every year to make it, and I don't blame them. Like, they're super nice. I know they do a good job, and I just can't make it. It's just a bad time of year for me. Quick question: do most vendors accept credit cards at Pen shows? I'd say yes, except for like the vintage vendors. Sandra, I'm not working at Philly. I'm not bringing Knock or Pen Addict or Spoke or anything. So no will be the answer. I'm just going to the Pen show for the first time ever. Oh, nice, Sam. That's cool. I think you'll like it this year. We just have to deliver. I am just attending. Yes. I'm hanging out. I have nothing scheduled except I am one of the table hosts for the Saturday Night Mixer, and that's pretty much it. No tables, no events, no nothing. I can come out to the Reading Market for lunch. I very much can. So you're stuck with me all weekend. Yeah, I'm not going to know what to do with myself. I'm just going to go hide behind other people's tables because that's where I feel the most comfortable. I am going to bring my portable microphone and try to interview a bunch of people. That's going to be my one kind of goal for this show, to see how it is just going to a show and just hanging out and interviewing people. I will interview you at the registration desk, Tony. Actually, that would probably be a good interview. I just wait till the line is the longest so we can make people mad. That's what we want to do, is upset people while they're trying to get in. But yeah, I'm just going to try to do a bunch of interviews, and then just kind of, I need to do a segment. So like if you did if you heard an interview segment from me at the Philly Pen Show, what would you want me to ask people that were generic-ish questions outside of specific questions I may have? Like, why are you at the Philly Pen Show? Like, what kind of silly stuff can we ask them? Like, where everyone has the same question. Like, if I ran this into one big audio file and released it as like a 1 hour thing, what is there a couple repetitive things you'd like to hear? Just for fun. Like, I'm not taking this self too seriously. I'm not a journalist. I'm not going out here to like write articles and stuff. I'm interviewing anyone. Black or blue. See, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know if I'm interviewing anybody. Honestly, I'm just bringing my microphone and seeing if people will let me. I'm not doing anything in an official capacity. I'm just doing it for fun. What's on your list? That's a good one. Dot, grid, or blank. I like that. Which one of my fancy pens do I want to use? I bet this platinum doesn't even work. What's in your pen case? What questions do I have already? None. You think I've planned for any of this? To post your cap or not post your cap? Oh, this pen works. Look at that. This is a good pen. I need to find some refills for it. I'm writing some of this stuff down. Orange or purple? That's a tough choice. That's harder than blue or black, I think. Oh, how many pins are on you right now? I like that one. How far did you travel? Yeah, this is good. What was... Some of the websites tried to answer that, Tony. I guess we should have Pats or Genos, right? Ooh, Team Mike or Team Brad. That could go really well or really poorly. Actually, we'd probably get a bunch of Team Annas. Is probably what would happen. Which I can't really argue with. Yeah, Safari or... Yeah, All-Star. I almost need to wait till Anna's with me to do that. Should the Astros title be vacated? I would actually have to say no on that one. But I get it. I get it. That's great. Yeah, so like if I did rapid fire questions, a lot of these are really good. Yeah, we could do a favorites grouping. Like, give me your favorite pen, ink, and paper combination. We need to see what kind of refill this pen takes. I need to get another one. Oh, it's these little janky. I don't even know what this thing's called. It's not a D1 refill. Let's see if I can find blue. Is 115.4 too much for Donaldson? Yes. It is. I wouldn't go to 3 digits, I don't think. Maybe 100. I'd go maybe 100. I think 4115 is... Whew. It's a big need, though. God, that's close. That's close. It's close. Our friends electric. I don't know what that means. Yeah, this is good. Well, Philly spent a lot of money. Philly has... Oh. I'm with you. I know some Gary Newman songs. I wasn't tracking that, though. I should have got that, right? $4 million 4 years is too much for anyone. Yeah, so sometimes when I travel to different cities, I like to get like a baseball hat for the town. I will not be doing that in Philadelphia or Washington, D.C. or New York. I can't do any of the NL East team hats. Sorry, TJ. Can't do it. You missed a bunch today, Mafia Geek. We sorted the hugest bin of pins into smaller bins of pins for like an hour and a half. You missed all the things. So now we're having Philly Pin Show prep talk. Mostly. Excuse me. Get a Penguins hat. I'd get closer to getting a Sixers hat. Minor league teams for those cities, yeah. I like the Phillies and Nats colors. I don't care for the Phillies uniforms that much. I like the colors. Yeah, I'll put this out on YouTube, which reminds me, I haven't put the last 2 out on YouTube for people to follow up on if they wanted to. I'll do that as soon as I'm done today. I'll put all 3 of them out there. Throw everyone off, get a Pirates hat. That's perfect. That would be pretty. Now that's Arias. That is something I could pull off. Yeah, minor league teams are the amazingest. Like I already have my Rocket Pandas, Trash Pandas hat. I have my Jumbo Shrimp hat, Fire Frogs. I'm a huge Braves fan, but I'm also a sports fan, right? So like I have my Giants hat. I have my Astros hat. I have a bunch of road team hats, but I mean I'm a Braves fan through and through. Stream next week is taking one bin and testing to see what works and pitching what doesn't. That's coming. You better believe that's coming. Not next week though. At least not Tuesday. I mean I don't know what I'm doing Tuesday. Not that. But that's actually on the. I mean I got to, right? Like you saw how much stuff is in there. There's no way all of that works. I bet 3/4 of it does though, if not more. I can't do the Stripers hats. I really hate that name, even though the colors I think are great. God, I should get a Pirates hat, shouldn't I? Or who do the Phillies hate more? The Pirates? I don't want a Mets hat or a Nationals hat. Twitch. something on paper. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm down with the minor league hats. I will not get the Bob Walk 3-stripe painter's hat thing. Yeah, so the minor leagues, they'll do there's a whole group that'll do the like the Mexican theme. What do they call the TJ? What do they call the series when they do all the minor league teams cut over to the Mexican names for like a week? Yeah, the striper stuff looks great. I genuinely hate the name. I really do, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I have. Do I have one of the Mexican series hats? I can't remember. But yeah, they do a whole run in the summertime, late spring, early summer, and they'll do like 30 teams. Will have a variation. Copa de la Diversión. Thank you. Copa Series hats. Yeah, Copa Series uniforms. It's dope. It's some of the best designs they ever have come up with on any team. They should just be permanent. They're so good. The designs are just out of this world. Every single one of them is fantastic. They sell out like really quickly, like the top ones. Like anyone that does like a Sugar Skull or, you know, Dia de los Muertos hat or anything, yeah, they just fly off the shelves. Like if you want one of those, you got to get them early. Like I tried to buy 2 or 3 last year and I could never get the ones I want in my size. I just have the Fire Frogs regular one. I didn't get the Copa one. TJ's a hat guru, if y'all didn't know. That's why I keep asking him about hat stuff. Like I like hats. TJ has like a problem with hats that I have with pens. Oh yeah, I think I cut myself off when I was talking about the shopping list at Philly. I'm gonna see if I can. This is probably like a needle in a haystack, but I'm gonna see if I can find a singular Sailor specialty nib loose. Because I have a pen that I want one on, which that could cost me $300-400 just for a nib. Ooh, a Magikarp Hiroshima Carp hat. It is not the mechanical pencil, it's the pen. So this is the ballpoint that they don't make anymore, which I just found in the box that I was cleaning out and took it out because it's such a good pen that I didn't want to misplace it again. So that's one thing you missed earlier. These are the pens. I took 3 pens out that I needed to keep that I found in the box. So the pencil is the exact same shape for the pro use, but this is the ballpoint. For some reason they stopped making it, and it's just glorious. It's a great pen. So Sandra, be on the lookout for a Sailor specialty nib. Just not the biggest beast wet one. You know, I'm okay with a big wide one. I don't want like the triple layered King, Crown, Emperor, Cross, Concord point. I want one of the base ones, which will still set me back a bunch of money. And kind of unlikely that I'll find a loose one. I don't want to buy a pen with one. I want to put it in an existing pen. So that's the thing I'm shopping for. I'm going to look for some ink. Troublemaker ink. The new... Yeah, Naginata Togi would be the easiest to find and would probably be the best fit for the way I write. So I would cross my fingers for that, but I would go up from there if that was my only option. Probably not going to find Troublemaker. I get that. Yeah. The new Sailor inks I would like to try. Yeah, at Philly it'll be hard. Like I could maybe find that at like the DC show, maybe. Like that, and that's still like a 1% chance, right? It's not going to be easy because they haven't really made any for like a couple years and they all come in pens now. So I don't have my hopes up, but that's on my radar that if I talk about it enough and someone spots one. Pen wise, I'm not shopping for anything in particular. We'll just see what I see. So we'll just have to play it by ear. So yeah, I have no real shopping list, which is good. So I'll just figure something out. I get in at 2 o'clock. Well, Sam the Red, I don't know what this nib I'm trying to replace is. Might be a medium. I'd have to look. I think it's an extra fine now that I say that. Speaking of Sailor, how are you liking that Nagasawa? Which Nagasawa? Kids were practicing with dip pens. That's awesome. I think it's an extra fine. Why am I confused on that? I can't remember. Oh, I sent that one off to Sarah or Susan to review. Yeah, that new one that just came out. So I don't have that one. I shipped that off for review. If you're still listening, Sarah, I don't know if you got that one or if Susan got that one. You got it? Okay, cool. I'm interested to see what you think. It's in a weird spot. Do any vendors usually bring in the Chinese lines of pens? A few. No one, not a ton. I know Van Ness will carry some of them when they're around, but they're not going to be at this show. I haven't even looked at the vendor list. Like, I don't know who's going to be there. Yeah, green demonstrator Rialo is definitely special edition. Oh, there you go. That's a good call, Sandra. I will hit them up. Even if they don't have one there, I bet they could go digging for me when they get home in time for Atlanta. There's a smart call. We'll see. But yeah, I would buy. There was a Naga Togi on Reddit in a pen for $400 the other day. I was just like, I don't need the pen. I'll wait. I don't need to pay $400 for that nib. I'd maybe pay $300 for that nib. I don't know what they're going for. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I'll ask Jimmy and Suzanne. Good call. All right, let's look at this vendors list. Bertram Bittner, Charm City. I'm just going to flip through here. Call Crazy Allen. David Isaacson. Drum Ghouls, Nick. Federalist Frank. Oh, Fountain Pen Hospital. This is the one show they go to. Good. I need to say hi to them. Gopins, Hines, Sync Dependence, JJ Lax, Jimmy Judd, Kenro, LeBon, LaBelle, Lemur, Luxury Brands, Bacchus, MCM. Oh, good. Michael will be there. I should probably bring mine inked up. People can buy. NYC Pens, Paul's Pens, Pen Family. Is Pen Family our Manu's new company name? Is that what we're going with? Crusac, Shown, Tasha, Tammy. Yeah, okay. That confused me when I saw it the other day somewhere. I forget where I saw it. I was like, what is this? And then I looked and his picture popped up and I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is where everything is going to go now. So this looks like this is a good group. Good fun group. I like it. Not the most clear marketing. Yeah, I started poking around the page. I'm like, this looks like Manu's stuff. And then I finally got to the page is like with his face on it and I just assumed from there. Which, that's cool. The marketing was not clear. All right, anything else we need to chat about? Because I got to wrap it up today. Lots to do. just looking at that mess of pins down there. It's a lot. It's a lot. We got pin shows to get ready for, gang. It's almost time. First pin show of the year. I'm excited that I don't have to wait till Baltimore to go to a show. We'll see how LA goes this year. I don't have high hopes as long as they have the same promoter, but maybe the new venue will make it better. I don't think I'd ever bring Knock there again. I think I'd just go by myself or go work for someone. Yes, I'm going to the Live Erasable podcast. I might be a guest on the show. I think they asked me. If not, I'll still be there regardless. And then I'm hosting the Jeopardy event. I forget which night that is, which should be hilarious. What do you think of the Erasable Squire? I think the Squire is a good pen. I think that they executed that one well. I mean, I'm not a fan of Baron Fig in general, but the Squire is a good product and a good pen. And I thought the way it looked, like the way they executed like the pencil theme was really spot on. They did good. Definitely did good. Ooh, slacked off. You end up, Sandra, you end up too late always the night before. So yeah, Baltimore's going to be busy. We'll have lots to do. That's why I like Baltimore. Like, I don't mind Philly. Like, Philly has lots of like classes and stuff, but not like necessarily like a night events that Baltimore, and that's okay. Not every show has to do all the things. Like, it's cool. Like Philly, a little bit smaller show, chill, you know, relax. Baltimore's like packing in all the things and drawing the crowds, which I think is awesome. Like, I like both styles. Thanks for the follow, Joe. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know Frank. He's a good guy. All right, so yeah, this is the only stream this week. We'll be back next Tuesday and Thursday. Podcast will not be live tomorrow. We pre-recorded last week, so some of you may have already heard it if you were in the live chat last week. If not, it will be out tomorrow morning-ish. Mike still publishes on the same kind of late morning, early afternoon, Eastern time timeline with special guest Adina Hurley. She joined us again for another fun, hilarious conversation. Yeah, I'm going to go home, get ready for the pen show. Got to figure out what I got to do between now and then. Like, time's getting away from me. It's Tuesday already. Got to make it happen. All right, that's it for today. I'll shoot this video over to YouTube along with the other videos from last week that I have not yet. Yeah, Mike is up to stuff. Mike's up to stuff that I can't talk about. It's cool. It's good stuff for Mike. All right. Y'all are welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate you. And I will see y'all on this stream next Tuesday if I don't see you before then. Talk